Hello everybody. Welcome back to BallySpring. Just having a little lunchtime sandwich. We're at the end of March. Very busy. The builders have nearly finished. I'm hoping we can go and have a look at the progress of that later on. The yard is finished pretty much, like the buildings are up. I mean, to be fair, the bit further up the building's up, we're just not active in there yet. There's a little bit of finishing to be done, snagging I think you call it. I'll check on the sheeps. I've had a bit of a collaboration with somebody. Oh, it's the builders actually. Teamed up with them because they've been and installed something for us now. Looking okay. I've decided that I potentially want to be clearing all the trees out over the back, as I did start doing so. But I weren't sure what to do with it, and the builders said they've got some brick buildings that's easy for them to install. These like, here she comes, jumping over the manure. Got water. They're honking through the water and the feed. I don't know if we've got enough to keep going, because that's all that's left, and when we do get a cut we're going to have to wait a month, so we might need a tactic. But they're putting a coal plant. It's only really going to be in there for a short amount of time, but they're just basically concrete, brick, load of pipe, iron pipe work. Bit of levitation on the go. And we basically have just got to put wood in it, and it should burn and be made into coal. We can use it while we're getting rid. I mean, that was a bit of a fail. While we're getting rid of these trees. If I can... No, that's massive as well. Okay. Bear with me. We'll get a bit. Whee. So I think I have to bring it out to there. There we go. And we need to turn it on. You can hear it. There's a bit of smoke coming out the top. That's quite nice. So let's do a bit of branch clearing. There maybe. I don't know how long this will take us to do, but first thing I want to do is get that shed clear. That definitely needs to go. Come out this way with this, I think. Drop them down. Might need to climb up. Ooh, no. Better up on the roof. Sort of. How is that 600 kilo? Yes, of course, because it's not your classic farming simulator tree. With it being a maple, it becomes an absolute nightmare. To break down and cut up. But I shall continue on until at least this is full. It's a nice day for it. There's not actually a lot going on, to be honest. We're waiting for grass to be done. The builders, it is what it is, really. That's probably hot, but oh, that one maybe. Yes, perfect. Well, that should get. I'm going to need these out as well, I think. And this has got some sort of magic connection. There we go. I wonder if I should get a ladder. Because being raised up is an absolute winner. I suppose I could use a tractor to top off that. Yeah, we're making a right old mess now, aren't we? That's what we want. Right, I'll try and make some sort of sense out of this. Good progress being made here. We've got 14,000. Oh. Good speeds they are. 14,000 litres in air running. Oh. Okay. Watch how I climb, I'm really good. Where was I? Just leaves them as they are, as sculptures. No, I won't do that. I'm going to mark up though, because I want that one going. That one can stay. My idea is, I'll take away that one. If I want to leave that one or not. That one looks a bit drunk, doesn't it? That one's already going. I'll have a look at that one when it's done. This one I think is going to have to go. These, probably that one. That one I might keep, because I want I'm thinking of turning this into a pig area. I want a couple of trees in for them. A bit of shade. A bit of woodland to forage around in. Probably leave a couple of stumps in from scratch again. Pigs like a scratch, don't they? Gonna make a your mum joke, but I won't. But apparently they're like there's a tree moving. To take the top off. Timber! That one's gonna need. This one's swaying. That one out of the way. I suppose it is pretty laborious and fairly boring, but actually something I quite find therapeutic about doing the wood. Not necessarily big ones where it's all machines, but but yeah, no. But just sort of chopping them down. And it's finding us some work to do at this time of the year. Out in there, next to the cows. Check actually, don't pigs have to be penned in? Not sure that we'd be able to. I'll have to check. So I've got a feeling they need to be walled in. I'll have to double check. Might need a gate putting up and a fence. Oh, that's annoying. Having said that, this might take a while to take a while to get through all of this wood, so that's potentially a bit of a problem. When we want to be getting the pigs in. And I'm hoping these builders have got a contact for selling the coal to. Charcoal. Uh-oh. There it is. I'll get these limbs on and then we'll see how much that adds to... How is that 700? Lovely day though. Lovely day. Nice view of the church from our plot of land. I'm still intrigued of your opinions as to whether we should knock these sheds, these buildings down and build. I'm tempted to. I'm liking the idea of it. 327, with a laugh. I feel like replanning the layout of the farm, because if we got the pigs in here, then we can just stay here and expand out, can't we really? I was considering nice. It's a very heavy ½ metre bit of wood. Yeah, I was considering moving on up to a bigger farm, but if we can just expand out round here, we've got fairly flat land, nice views, village is just over. And another question is maple good for charcoal? I think maple's probably a better wood to use for furniture. But I mean, it's the limbs that we're taking off at the minute, isn't it? So it's not the main bits, is it? That is not 259. No way, mate. No way. Right, nearly there. We'll put this one on and then we'll take a little trip over. To the contractor's yard and see how that's looking, how it's finished. I mean, once this has got plenty to get on with, this is the sort of job I can be doing fairly off camera. I'll tell you what will decide whether I want to change the layout of the farm is that silage pit and that plate. If it's not the first cut, I think we're going to have to put a load in there. If it doesn't particularly work and we're better off wrapping, then we don't need that area. I can potentially have a big bank of L-shaped. Oof, 18,000 litres in there now. Still some of it knocking about. 19. So yeah, if this doesn't work very well, this concrete plinth, we can just take it out and then have buildings all the way down. I cleaned all this up and it still spilled out again. And then sort of follow that far wall down all the way across, opening up this whole area, so we've got a really big yard. Or we could make it intricate and tight, I don't know. I'm still unsure about this, but right, let's take a drive over. It's nice weather, so we'll take this. Well, let's go and see what the builders have been doing. Can't smooth this out, I had a look at it. Wasn't happening. Let's get some fuel in this as well. Might be best just to buy some fuel for now. Right, you can already see a new shed that's been put up. Two. Just on the horizon behind this tree, there's another building. There are productions. So. That one is as, for the meantime. Put a little, that wooden shed that was at the top, we've moved that down for smaller implements. Big old cavern shed here, that was from another farm that we brought and I'd put down. Concrete plate was the biggest trouble for that. The dairy craned into here. That's opened all of this space up. Not sure what to do with it yet. Potentially turn it back into grassland, but we'll see. I've also, seems we had to have, that building needs water, so I've had a water point installed here. And I'll put myself a little workbench here so I can do repairs. I don't actually know where the ramps have gone. They moved them and I don't know where. Now while they were doing all the digging out for that concrete plate, I've tried to fill in this hole a bit. I've not done a great job of it, but that's where we're at. This is not finished yet, but it needs work still doing, because obviously the landscaping needs to be done. everything needs to be cleared away. So they're still just wrapping up basically the snagging, as you would call it. But this will make us all sorts of things. We can use this to make I'm using my voice. We can use this to make seed, lime, silage things. Not that we're probably going to use it for silage unless we get desperate. It's got a cost to run it, so it makes more sense just to naturally make our own TMR. I suppose we could make TMR in there actually. I think that's a possibility. If we bring all the constituent parts. Pig food as well, we can make pig food in here, which is good. And we've got a lovely view out down the old contractor's yard. Another fantastic Omatana mod. That's going to sit up there nicely. Drag that. Oops. I don't know why that's there. It's not like anybody's going to be driving down that bit. And now I'm thinking about it. Maybe we could put apple tree in with the pigs, and then the pigs can have any of the apples that drop. That might not be a bad idea. A little bit of an orchard there. And I might move this, move my shed and everything down. Maybe to the farm. I'll have a look, see if there's anywhere to put it. But that's where we're at. Building nearly complete. Over here at the yard. The yard is complete pretty much. If we need more in the future we can. We've still got that back area there. Actually, just quickly while we're here, and it's the end of March, should we have a quick look at our fields? I don't know if anything would have happened yet. But we may as well have a quick check before we finish up the episode. That's not ours. That's someone else's. That's ours. Wheat. Alfalfa. I want to keep checking on this because at some point there should be purple flowers. Can't believe I've put wheat around the outside and it's such a thin strip. But we'll make hay from the alfalfa and possibly silage the rest of it. that field, I don't know if I'm gonna keep it though once we've had this year's harvest, because it's a very steep field. And then this one, you didn't get to see this because it didn't record, but once the germination starts to happen and we've got some sprouts, we can put fertiliser on it. I think we're going to have a lot of slurry. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But that's it for the episode. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, please consider doing so. And if there's anything else you'd like to see in the series going forward, then feel free to pop it in the comment section below. Below, to the left, to the right, wherever the comment section is. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. And bye bye for now. I was hoping to get on top of that, but I can't. On this mound. Somebody's got a crop over there.